Put your hands together for Mikael, everybody.
Circle Church, thank you so much. Before I start, I come before you guys with a humble heart. And I say, thank you so much, Circle Church, for allowing me into your home. Yo. To the two people that I have the honor of sharing a surname with, Pastor LJ and Mikael Haskins.
Bless you, man.
Thank you so much for allowing me the opportunity to stand by your pulpit and minister to the young people. Like you heard, I am a child of Pastor LJ and Mikael Haskins. I'm the son Pastor LJ never had. Unless Auntie Nikki's cooking something, we don't know. But thank you. And to the main character, to the name above all names, my Lord and Savior. Thank you so much, Jesus Christ, for this opportunity. You know, it makes me want to cry. He chose to speak through me. Who am I? Who am I? He chose to speak through me. I have nothing to give back but my thanks and my gratitude. All I have is a hallelujah. I am Mikael George Haskins. George Haskins the Fourth. And our title for this month is God Still Speaks. And Chamberlain spoke about how God still speaks through the noise. Very powerful. My title is God Still Speaks. Why can't you hear him? Ladies and gentlemen, you may have your seats. So, God still speaks. Why can't you hear him? I have a few points. I don't know if you guys got it. I have a few points. God still speaks. Why can't you hear him? Number one, your mind is filled with everything but God. Your mind is filled with everything but God. Number two, what you speak over your life. The power of the tongue. What you speak over your life. Number three, listen how powerful God is. Pastor LJ said it. I didn't show Pastor LJ any of my notes or anything. Your lack of hunger. Your lack of hunger for God. Next we have your lack of responsibility / your excuses. And next we have your lack of belief. Number 6, temporary comfort. Temporary comfort. And last but not least, little to no relationship with God. You have little to no relationship with God. Let's start on our first topic. Your mind is filled with everything but God. What are our minds full of? Our minds are so full of the pleasures of the world. In other words, sin. Our minds are so full of the pleasures of the world that there's no space, or there's such a little space for God. And if we do leave space, we leave such a little space. I want you to think about your workplace, where you work, school, work, wherever you are. I want you to think about it. If it was tight, if there was no space, would you be able to work freely? Would you be able to work to the best of your ability? If the space was tight. It's the same thing with God. We give God this much space in our minds, and we expect him to work. So your mind is filled with everything. And we want God to do this in our minds. Sorry, can I just get in here? We want God to squeeze in. We want God to fit in there. You know, our minds are like a garage. Have you seen a hoarder? That's what they call it. Someone that hoards things. Have you seen a garage? There's boats, and then the kids' toys are laying there. There's boxes. There's rubbish. Can't even fit your car in there. But if you take this garage and you put everything in its rightful place, you pack things where they should be, and you get rid of what shouldn't be in your mind, in your garage. You get rid of this. You'll fit your car in there. You'll fit 2 cars in there because you've put things in their rightful place. Certain things you don't have to get rid of. I'm not saying you must get rid of everything and God must only be in your mind. Put things in their rightful place and dispose what shouldn't be there. So now we have organization and we have disposal. But now I'm telling you what to do. I'm not telling you how you're going to do it. I don't like when people come with problems. They tell you the problem. They tell you your problem, but there's no fix. We're just saying problems. How are we going to learn? How are we going to change? So we have organization and disposal. How do we do that with our minds? How do we stay away from sin? How do we not desire sin? There's an analogy of a restaurant. You know, some restaurants bring a basket of bread before your main course. Let's say this restaurant, they bring this basket of bread and you stuff your face with the bread. You eat all that bread in that basket and you fill yourself up. When the waitress brings your main course, no matter how nice that looks, no matter how nice it smells, no matter how nice it tastes, you are so full of bread that you don't desire anything. If you are filled with the Spirit, if you fill yourself with the Spirit, when the enemy comes, no matter how nice it looks, no matter how nice it tastes, no matter how nice it sounds, no matter how nice it smells, you will not desire it because you are filled. You are full of the Spirit. Can I read from Romans 12 verse 2? Do not be conformed to this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind. Renew your mind. Organize, dispose, and fill. Fill your mind. Our next topic is what you speak over your life. Oh my goodness. This one, the things I hear in this youth, where are they? They know who they are. The things I hear the young people say. Can I get Proverbs 18 verse 21? The power of the tongue. The tongue has the power of life and death. Those who love it will eat its fruit. What's that telling us? That's basically telling us to speak life over everything. God wouldn't say speak death. It's basically saying speak life. In this generation, we like to claim nonsense. We like to claim rubbish. Do you know what claiming something is? Claiming is taking it and saying it's mine. You claim it. I want to make another analogy. When a mother is pregnant and she pushes the baby out, C-section, whatever, she's pregnant and she has this child and she holds this child. She says, this is my child, LJ. This is my child, Nikki. Your mom has named this child and she's claimed it. It's mine. When you name something, it's yours. When a child names a teddy bear, it's yours. You've named it. This is my child, LJ. It's mine. Let me tell you something. You're just a bit nervous. You struggle to speak in public. I have social anxiety. I have social anxiety. Now, you name this thing. You've named your nervousness and you've claimed it. Do you think you will ever not be nervous? Again, because it's yours. You've claimed it. You've claimed it like a mother claims a child. You are not dyslexic. You just struggle to read and write. You're just different. You don't have ADHD. Your senses are just heightened. All these, the world has given different people disabilities. They've given people that are just a bit special, but it's a good thing. You're different, and now we make it seem like it's a downgrade, and we name these things, and now people go to doctors, they get prescribed with these things, and now it's yours. You claim it. I have this. Now you've named something and you've claimed it. We need to start speaking life. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. I am above and not beneath. I am the head and not the tail. You need to start speaking life and stop speaking death. Because the power of the tongue, I'm sure you guys have heard it. Your parents, your pastors, your tongue is powerful. The power of the tongue, the power of the tongue. I promise you. The power of the tongue. Now, if words are so powerful, imagine prayer. Our next topic is your lack of hunger. Your lack of hunger for God. What causes lack of hunger? Let me tell you, pride. If you are not hungry for God, you are full of yourself. If you are not hungry for God, you are full of yourself. Do you know what the first sin ever committed was? It wasn't in the Garden of Eden, it was in heaven. It was committed by Lucifer. It was pride. So Lucifer was an angelic being created by God. When we talk about a beautiful woman, don't we say, oh, what an angelic being. Oh, my angel. Heaven must be missing an angel. So that tells us that Lucifer was beautiful. He was an angel created by God. Somewhere, somehow, Lucifer got a glimpse of his beauty. And the first sin was developed, pride. You're so full of yourself that you lack hunger for God. And I've been there. I've really been there. And then, because you're so full of yourself, we try to find our purpose ourselves. You try to figure out your life yourself. And then you get miserable. And then you question God. God, what's my purpose? What am I doing here? I'm not meant to be here. Then all these things get in your head because you're trying to figure it out yourself. Can I tell you something about purpose? This one hit me. You're not meant to find your purpose. Your purpose will find you. Can I read from Matthew 6 verse 33? But seek first the kingdom and his righteousness, and all things shall be added unto you. Do you know that we're supposed to live our lives every day? You're not supposed to worry about that. That's not your portion. You're not supposed to worry about your purpose. You're supposed to live your life and seek the kingdom every day. You're supposed to seek the kingdom every day. And as you seek the kingdom every day, your purpose will hit you. Your purpose will find you. Your purpose will just find you. You're not supposed to find your purpose. Your purpose will find you. And that's how you become miserable. That you start questioning God, but you're trying to figure it out yourself. So stop seeking your purpose. Seek Him and your purpose will find you. When you become hungry for God, when you leave the pride and you become hungry for God, what happens? It's a callback. You'll fill yourself up. When you are hungry, you will fill yourself up. When you're hungry, you eat. You fill yourself up. When you are hungry for God, you will fill yourself with God. And all those things that your mind is filled with, there we go. So seek the kingdom and your purpose will hit you. Our next topic, your lack of responsibility / your excuses. When I say lack of responsibility, I mean we blame our situations for the fact that we're not going anywhere in life. We blame our situations because we're not close to God. I'm from Aldos. I have to be a gangster. My mom is on drugs. I'm going to be a drug addict as well. My dad is an alcoholic. I'm not going anywhere. I'm from here. I have to do this. I'm this. I'll never. You won't get anywhere with that mindset. We compare our lives to people's lives that we think is better than ours. Can I tell you why comparison is so dangerous? You could be comparing your blessing to somebody else's sin. You could be comparing your blessing to somebody else's sin. In other words, you see that fresh new BM at work. This person got this fresh new BM. Oh, Lord. Oh, look at that. You don't know what this person did to get this thing. You lack responsibility and you compare your life. Who's watched Spider-Man? Spider-Man? We know Spider-Man. Yeah, that's one of my favorites. And I'm sure we all know the line in Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility. I wanna flip that. With great responsibility comes great power. Sure. If you can take responsibility, do you know how powerful you become? I'm from Aldo's, but I will get out of here. I will change this gangsterism. My mom is on drugs, but I will not touch drugs. My dad is an alcoholic. I will not take responsibility. And with that responsibility, you will be so powerful. With great responsibility comes great power. With responsibility and action, if you take responsibility and you take action, you can get out of any situation. And let me tell you something, the deeper your situation is, when you come out, you'll be even stronger. It's proven. The harder situation is, the stronger you come out. Our next topic is your lack of belief. It's not your lack of knowledge, it's your lack of belief. Your lack of knowledge is not the problem. We don't believe in God or ourselves. We don't believe in God or ourselves. There's one word I hate. I absolutely hate this word, especially my father. This word is not allowed in our house. Can't. I can't. Oh my days. Do you know that when you say you can't, you are making a mockery of God? When you think you can't do something, let me explain why. Watch this. Romans 8 verse 11, please. This is my favorite verse of all time. The spirit of him who raised Jesus from the dead dwells in you. The same power that rose Jesus Christ from the dead, it lives in you. And you think you can't. You still say, I can't. And you have that kind of power. Don't do that. You're making a mockery of God because the power that is in you, and you still think you can't. Do you know how much you can do with that kind of power? But you don't believe. It is not your lack of knowledge. You know Jesus Christ died on the cross. Do you believe it? You know he was in the fiery furnace. Do you believe it? You know he can take you out of your situation. You hear it all the time. Your pastor always tells you. Do you believe it? Because you know, but knowing is not going to get you anywhere. Do you believe it's going to happen? When someone tells you something is impossible, do you know what I say? Let's do it. You need to believe. Yeah. So start believing in God and believe in yourself. And that power in you will work. Because the same power, do you know how much power it takes to die and rise again? That's power. And it's in you. There's nothing you can't do. My next topic is temporary comfort. What is temporary comfort? Temporary comfort is choosing comfortability now when it's going to affect you negatively in the future. I want to make an analogy. Let's say you're stuck in a big hole. You're stuck in a big hole. And you have a wooden ladder to get out. But it's dark. You can't get out this night. You can only get out in the morning. But it's so cold. All you have to do is shiver through the night. Be cold through the night. And get out in the morning. You choose to cut your wooden ladder and make fire. So you can be warm now. Temporary comfort, so you can be warm now. If you just shiver through the night, even if you stay up, you don't sleep, you shiver through the night. In the morning, you are free. You are free in the morning. Life is too comfortable. This generation is so, we are lazy. We are so lazy. Do you know how easy it is to be great? Today, I always say, it's so easy to be great. It's so easy to be successful these days because no one wants to do the work. Everyone is lazy. We have zero routine. We wake up every day. There's no fire to be something. There's not that thing that bothers you every day. What am I doing with my life? I need to be this. I need to get better. We do the same thing every day. We wake up and do the same thing every day with no structure, no purpose, and no drive. You have to struggle. You have to struggle. Do something you hate every day. Do something that sucks. You hate it. It sucks. Go for that run in the morning. It sucks. Your legs are going to burn. You're going to be tight. But it's going to benefit you. Stop choosing comfortability now. Stop choosing comfortability now. You have to struggle. And then you have to do things every day that you hate until it becomes normal to you. When you wake up every day, you brush your teeth, right? Do you complain? You wake up and brush your teeth. It's a part of it. You don't even know you do it anymore. You wake up, you go to the zinc and you brush your teeth. When we were kids, we used to, no, I don't want to brush my teeth now. We used to complain. But you've been doing it every day for years and years and years. You don't even know you do it anymore. Imagine you force yourself now to spend time with God. Imagine you force yourself now to worship every day. Imagine you force yourself now to work hard in school or at work. Imagine you force yourself now to go to the gym. And you do that every day. In a few years or in a few months, it's going to be a part of who you are. It's going to become like brushing your teeth. You're going to wake up and serve God. You're going to wake up and work hard. You're going to wake up and go to the gym. Because it's going to be nothing to you. Force yourself now. You have to struggle. Comfortability is going to kill you. I promise you. Being comfortable is going to kill you. And last but not least, little to no relationship with God. Let's say a random person calls you and they say, hello. You won't know who it is because you have no relationship with him. If your mother calls you from a random number, her first hello or the second hello, you recognize her voice. You recognize your mother's voice because you have a relationship with her that you built over years and years and years. How do you recognize God's voice? Your relationship. You hearing God's voice will depend on how deep your relationship is with God. So when God calls, when He calls your name, will you recognize the voice? How deep is your relationship with God? God still speaks. Why can't you hear Him? No relationship. Your relationship is not there, or it's like it's an acquaintance. You won't recognize His voice because of your relationship. So, God still speaks. Why can't you hear Him? Your mind is filled with everything but God. What you speak over your life, your lack of hunger, your lack of responsibility / your excuses, your lack of belief, temporary comfort, no relationship. And let me show you how powerful God is. I didn't show Pastor LJ any of my notes. I didn't show him anything. This isn't something I saw on social media that he could have seen. I have it here. The most endangered species is not rhinos. It's teenagers. It's the youth. We didn't say that to anybody. And Pastor LJ got the same revelation. God is so powerful. So, young people, old or young, saved or not, I want to open the altar. Come lay your broken dreams at the altar.